Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guards of Gondor, and today we'll continue helping Radwig and his mother, and the people of Floodwend as well. So let us see what Radwig needs.
Depends upon our strength.
While I abide my mother's wishes, you at least are free to march into battle. Are you the sort of warrior that would wish to ride out and defeat foes on their own turf? You tell the Thane that you have done such feats countless times, and would welcome the opportunity to rid his lands of the evil that lurks here. You will go then. I admire your boldness, Beriathan. I hope to hear many stories of your might upon your return. The Orcs are our biggest concern right now, for they hold our wood stores hostage. Is that all? Okay. Okay, that is all. We need to leave town. Okay, so well, we need to gather some wood supplies for the Thane, but we also need to defeat Easterlings for the epic. But I think, yeah, I think the forest is closer, and we can actually leave the town from this gate over here. Okay, so here we are. We have discovered the Howling Wood. What do we need to do here? Defeat the matron of the work pack at the Howling Wood. That's one. And work belts can be collected as trophies from the Howling Wood. A great growl can be heard in the wood here. Orcs roam freely about the Howling Wood near Floodwend, forcing the Rohirrim to abandon a valuable worksite. The Orcs must be driven out. Okay, so I think gonna get my Stone of the Tortoise off. And start earning XP once again. I didn't. How did you manage to avoid all my dots? Wood pile in here. Oh, that's the matron. Has to be. Huge. Well, it's huge, but not too menacing. You have defeated the work matron of the Howling Wood, responsible for spawning and protecting the pack that settled so near Floodwend. With the matron defeated, the good Rohirrim of Floodwend are safer and can hope to reclaim this abandoned worksite. You have collected many trophies of the Orcs that prowl the Howling Wood near Floodwend. These will hang on the walls of Floodwend's homes as signs of courage and valor against the evil beasts. Farewell. Oh. Guthferth is somewhere around here, so let us try and find him and fight him. The warband leader Guthferth and his minions have been terrorizing the people of the world and must be dealt with. This is a small fellowship one, so... I think this is the right moment as well to show you. The best way of dealing with this, I think. And that is using Rohirrim, the Rohirrim discipline, to use your life tops. You might have seen we have also discovered the location, the enemy camp of Nin-stazg. We'll come in here later, I believe. So I know now why we were having so many power issues, and that is because I forgot to deactivate my dash toggle. That consumes a lot of power during combat. I think we need to go back to Rittermark and try to trigger the power restore on critical hits. If we can get a critical hit with this. Problem is, the power regeneration is not that good, so let us try and fight these guys on foot. Oh yeah, these warbands were not designed to be fought on foot. They might be able to do it though. Yeah, we did it. The orc Bagrak has gained quite a reputation around the world as an unstoppable foe, and yet you killed him. The people of Rohan appreciate your efforts. I thought you mean Bagrak? Anyway. That's it for the time being. We can go back to Floodwend. We got this box in here, a Langhold banner. My god. I think I will need to get rid of some of this stuff really soon. Let us hit level 78 first. You succeeded! I am so impressed, Beriathan. Your deeds inspire me. While we have sat here pounding nails and sharpening swords, you actually cleared the wood of that howling menace and took back our supplies. It is amazing what one warden can do. Okay, so what we got here, level 78, Ward State level 16. Reputation, Hobnanigans we're not gonna do. I asked you to tell me stories of your battle against the Orcs in our forest, and you did not disappoint me. I long to wet my own blade with the blood of foes. I am my father's son. I was not made to sit in stuffy holes and let my sword arm grow weak with disuse.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
While you were gone, we lost control of one of our watchtowers, and the Orcs who took it renamed the encampment Nîn-stazg. Yeah, I've been there. These enemies are from Mordor, Beriathan. Mordor. I understand you have experience with such foes. I will go there myself and fight them, and I hope you will join me. My mother wishes to say something. Well, please do not take too long. I will meet you out on the field of battle, my friend, at Nin-stazg.
What brings you to these lands?
Do not encourage him, Beriathan. Radwig is no warrior yet, and he endangers his life with such mad ideas. No, Radwig, you must not go to this orc encampment. You shall not go out, Radwig. It is too dangerous. I can't imagine him being too happy.
Will you aid the
Nonsense! My father would never have stood by while the forces of Mordor captured our defenses. I will go and fight these orcs. How else will I command the respect of my people? My mother cannot change my mind. I will see you at Nin-stazg, Beriathan. I look forward to drawing my sword with yours. I will go out there and will be no more discussion on the matter. Let us meet on the field. Okay, so yeah. Mother and son are at odds with each other. So... I guess the best we can do is make sure that Radwig will be safe in Nin-stazg. But before leaving Floodwend, yeah, wanna free some backspace in here.
It's wise for wanderers to equip themselves well.
I have some items in here that I'm not sure if I want to keep for cosmetic purposes, but some of them I don't worry too much about. I'm not sure about this chest piece. Or this shield. I think I'm gonna keep the shield that I already have. Let me see this chest piece that I got really quick. Because I will get some finesse and some vitality, but how big is the hit for my physical mastery? I think I'm gonna keep it. That should be it for the time being. I still need to do some more cleaning on my bags, but for the time being I think we can go with this. Goldlac has respawned, but Urush is the one that we're still missing, so gotta keep an eye open for him. I don't remember exactly what's the place where he spawns, so just gotta keep an eye open on the minimap. Here we have Radwig.
What brings you to these lands?
My mother sent his guards to keep me out of harm's way, and now they will not let me anywhere nearer Nin-stazg than this. So many orcs, yet I yearn to prove myself in battle. Your heart goes out to this bold young man, but it is clear that that is not the time for him to be fighting. He was brave for venturing out, but he is not ready, and he is of more use to his folk alive than dead. You tell him what you think. Thank you, my friend, for taking on to this burden. I will reign here. I have not seen enough of war.
Our success depends upon our strength.
I am worried about the leaders of this New York encampment, my friend. Will you defeat the overseers of this rabble? The siege machines being assembled down there look to be a most threatening force for Floodwend. I will go there, of course, and count on it. Now, I think it would be better to enforce the idea that Radwig is a boy if he had the voice of a boy and not of a full-grown man. But anyway. Nin-stazg is full of orcs from Mordor, all working hard to build a deadly offense to be rallied against Floodwend. Orcs have been hard at work chopping down trees and harvesting wood for their siege weapons in Nîn-stazg. So, okay. Defeat the siege machines, collect wood pile, defeat orcs, orc overseers. Pretty standard stuff so far. In fact, there are 2 overseers in here, it seems. So that was nice. The supplies you capture from the orcs will be put to far better use in the hands of Floodwend's people. You did well to retrieve their wood stockpiles from the grip of Mordor. Need another worker before we can leave this place. Perfect. The forces of Mordor will employ the orc slaves for any task, be it soldiers in war or mindless workers to chop wood and assemble weapons. As long as the orc endure, the enemy will never cease to have power. Back to Radwig, and then I think we'll go for the epic.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
It was a pleasure to watch you fight, Beriathan. I have never seen such bravery on the training ground. When I saw you fight, I imagined my father in battle and it gave me heart. You were good to destroy those siege machines. They would have done Floodwend much harm. The next time orcs attack our lands, it will be me hewing at their limbs.
Rohirrim have need of your services.
The overseers of Nin-stazg were an orcish version of our sergeants, but they must have a true leader, a Thane, but in the dark fashion of Mordor. He will be the most dangerous one of all. It is imperative that we remove their leader to slow their advance on the town of Floodwend.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
You are very brave to defeat the leaders of Nîn-stazg, Beriathan. Floodwend would not have survived the assault they led, especially with those siege weapons under their sway. Not many warriors could have done as you did. I am very pleased to have you on our side. Alright, so we completed Quests of the World. We have a new title, World Adventurer. 5 LOTRO points and some Virtue XP. You have done a great deal to defend and assist the people of the world. 5 LOTRO points and Loyalty. It's now level 38. I did cap Valor and Fidelity thanks to some Hobbit presents. Well, back when I was level 77, but now I have unlocked a new rank for them. So that was the rush behind getting to level 78, basically.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
The Orcs of Nin-stazg built siege weapons too near the walls of Floodwend and are likely formulating a plan of assault. Will you search the encampment below for anything that might tell us what the Orcs had in mind for Floodwend? Okay, so back at the enemy camp. So we need to defeat war leader, but I'm not sure where that war leader will be located. It seems we need to get further into Nîn-stazg. Grab this cash. These war plans. Some more war plans in here. Pick it up. Yeah. Other cash in here. I guess this is where the war leader and the last clan will be located. Oh, we did it. Great. Just gonna leave a dot on you. And I think this is the perfect time to look for a way down the shore and advance the epic. We also have Orc Slayer of the Easterlings. Nice. 5 LOTRO points. That's all there is to it. But the advanced here will get us the title, the reputation, and the virtue XP. All the good stuff. think these are the rapids of Sarngever. How do I get down there? Other than dropping like a madman, but now here you see the rapids further north. I'm not sure if there is some sort of hidden deed for dying in there. Because if you try to swim across, you will die. There's no way around it. But no, I'm not sure if there is a hidden deed for it. And to go to the entrance of Floodwend. Yeah, both quests are to be advanced in Floodwend. Let us try our chances with the rapids. Why not? I don't remember the specifics, but at some point over here, the company of the ring, you might remember they also had to avoid the rapids, so what they did was carrying their boats for a while, but not sure where the exact location is of them, like coming out of the river and back in. Very sure there is like a location in there to show you it. The rapids are over here. If you try to swim through the rapids, it's not gonna end nice for you, especially at night. That's what happened to the company of the ring as well. They didn't realize they were so close to the rapids. Almost die. I think here is it. Well, you can see for sure the water is much faster in here. Yeah, and you don't have any chances in here, dude. You just die. You are dead on arrival. God. And you're transported all the way back to Harwick. Harsh, if you ask me. But luckily we have our milestone set in Floodwend, so not a big setback, thankfully. Our poor boy.
brings you to these lands?
I am sorry I was not allowed to fight by your side, Beriathan. Someday, the men loyal to my mother will show their loyalty to me, and I will be able to act the part of a true Thane, not some cowboy child. I was inspired by your feats at Nin-stazg. It was a pleasure to watch a free warrior do what was right.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
How fascinating, Beriathan. Each of these 3 parchments crudely describes a different assault plan upon Floodwend. I believe this indicates a collaboration between the Orcs and Easterlings. This must be the work of the Nazgûl, to rally men and Orcs, even if they do squabble over the particulars. This does not bode well for Floodwend.
Our mission is dire.
Now my son is angry at me, and talking nonsense about battle and freedom. I do not appreciate this meddling, Beriathan. I wish you would stay out of the affairs of Floodwend. Aldor Harding sent you, and for that reason I do not set my guards to knock you out of town. But I must insist that you cease this meddling with my son. He is only a boy.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
That is enough of that talk, Radwig. You mustn't wish for such things. The Meat Hall is safe for you, and here you may protect your people. You should not be anxious to throw your life away. The road has been eerily empty for some time, Beriathan. Will you not go to North-torr, our nearest outpost, and see how they fare? It will be easier for my son to accept his role when you are not standing before him, perhaps. Well, I understand you, Eta. I really do. Relax. Doing my best, and I'm also protecting your son, so don't worry about it. Corudan! Corudan looks at you silently, he raises an eyebrow at you, and there is a strange fire in his eyes. What happened?
While you were gone, a raiding party of Orcs passed near to Floodwend.
Between your skill in combat and the harsh waters of the Great River, perhaps the Easterlings will decide attacking Floodwend is too much trouble. What times we live in! Even if that were so, we would still have to worry about attacks by raiding Orcs. Will Floodwend ever see peace again? While you were gone, a raiding party of Orcs passed near to Floodwend. Alwold and his men rode out to fight them and had success. All of the Orcs were defeated. The Orcs must have recently fought with some elves, for one of Alwold's men claimed quite a trophy from the body of one of the Orcs. A bow of quality elf make, with the finest detailing. He has been showing off since they returned. His name is Elfsige, and he'll likely challenge your elf to an archery contest before too long. Poor foolish fellow.
That is almost certainly the bow I left to Fimloth.
You heard what he said, Beriathan. That is almost certainly the bow I lent to Fimloth. The orc that claimed it carried it into the vault, and now his man Elfsige has taken it. Ability, power, physical mastery. Ability, this one. Agility, vitality, power, and physical mastery. This one. I don't know. Ah, come on. These shoulders look kinda nice, and the heavy armor version looks kinda nice too.
This will not take long.
Let us have some words with this man Elfsige. He is sure to return my bow when he understands the situation. I wouldn't be so sure, Corudan. Elfsige was here.
I am not unreasonable. What if I gave your friend a chance to win it back?
I am sorry that your friend lost his bow, but it seems to me that anything taken from an orc belongs to the one strong enough to take it. If your friend wanted it back, why did he not reclaim it from the orcs when he had the opportunity? I am not unreasonable. What if I give your friend the opportunity to win it back in a contest of some sort? Alwold has given me a message to deliver to Elthengels in the Norcrofts. How about this? A test of your mounted skill. Whichever of us first reaches Elthengels gets to keep the bow. If I arrive there first, your friend gives up all claim to it. Does he agree to this proposal? If he does, Let us speak with my commander Alwold outside of Floodwend. He will start the race. Interesting. Tell me about this orc. His party came south along the Great River, I think, and they sought to cross south of the rapids. Several of the orcs perished in the crossing, and the remaining creatures passed too near to Floodwend for Alwold to stand. He led us against them, and I slew the biggest and deadliest of them. I took this bow from him as spoils. It is an orc bow. Oh yeah, that much is clear. You cannot deny Corudan's claim to it. Why? Because he's an elf? That is not enough for me. You might as well say I should sit in the Golden Hall in Edoras because I am a man of Rohan, and yet Elthengels is the rightful lord of the mark, and I am a mere rider of Floodwend. Yeah, but... You will abide by the wager? I will. I am a man of honor. I expect you to do the same, even if I cannot trust the word of a downlanding savage or a peculiar elf. I am trusting you and Horn to make them abide by the terms. And they will.
Is Corudan really going to accept it if we lose this wager?
Will he be willing to give up his claim to his favorite bow? I'm not sure. What do you think of Floodwend, Nona? These towns we have seen, including this one, are more dense than those of my people. Perhaps that makes them easier to defend, but it also means a single burning brand from a foe might set the whole place ablaze. That might be worth remembering if the Horse Lords continue to treat my people with such scorn. That was a jest, my friend. Do not look at me like that. Oh my god, Nona. You are great. What do you make of Elfsige? He seems much like any other horseman to me. Greedy, arrogant, and selfish. I excuse Horn from his company, of course, for his deeds have proven otherwise. But he is the exception, and it seems Elfsige is what we should expect of most of the Horse Lords. Can we win this wager? This man Elfsige has most likely spent his entire life on horseback. We are less experienced. Make of that what you will. What about you, Horn?
It will not be easy to win this wager.
I do not like this. Elfsige will be very, very fast while mounted. He will have trained on horseback for his entire life. It will not be easy to win this wager. What do you know of this area? Floodwend is a long way from my own home of Eowulf in the Entwash Vale. I have only been here once or twice. Harding of Hardwick is the elder of the North March and answers to Theoden King only for the defense of its people. This is among the rockiest stretch of the world, and the Great River flows swiftly south of the rapids. Will he honor this wager? I have not met Elfsige before today, but he is a man of Rohan, and I trust that he will honor his obligations. If he agrees to the terms of a wager, he will uphold them in victory or defeat. Can we win this wager? Elfsige has more skill while mounted than any of you, and if he is making this wager, he thinks he has more skill than I as well. I do not think our chance of victory is very high, but there is always a possibility of victory when gold-hearted folk try their hardest to succeed. Even when newly trained on the back of horse-steeds against a seasoned veteran of the plains of Rohan. Maybe.
If these are the laws of men, I am grateful to be one of the Galadrim.
This is a ridiculous requirement. Why should I have to engage in a competition to determine my right to possess property that is rightfully mine? If these are the laws of men, I am grateful to be one of the Galadrim. But I am not worried, Beriathan. We will best this arrogant sapling that thinks it is a weathered oak, and my favorite bow will once again be in my possession. Let us speak with this Alwold outside Floodwend. The sooner this unnecessary race is begun, the sooner we will win it. Are you certain that this is your bow? Of course I am certain. It has no name, but the winged pattern and the curved etching is unmistakable. I would know it blind in the dark. That is my bow in that man's unworthy hands. Are you willing to wager this? I resent the need to wager, but I am willing to do whatever we must to have my favorite bow back in my possession. This man Elfsige is arrogant and greedy. Perhaps that will work to his disadvantage. What if Elfsige wins? If he wins, I will abide by the terms of the wager. I am an elf of Lothian, brother of Sigileth the Deadly, and my word, when given, is trustworthy. But I want us to win. It is my bow, and it is not right for this man to keep it, shooting it poorly, if at all. Oh my god, Corudan, I have never seen you like this. So yeah, I hope we win this wager, and we'll need to talk to Alwold to begin the race, but not yet. Because we need to report to Guthferth, Sergeant of the North-torr, and the Epic is ready to send us to the Norcrofts, but I am not. So we are not gonna do this race yet. Oh, what do I need to do to get Urush to spawn? I would also like very much to be able to defeat that warband before we leave Rohan. Well, before we leave the world, actually. And he is most likely roaming about. But sometimes getting these quest markers to appear can be tricky. Discover the North-torr. From the wrong way. Ah, we did it. And here's the sergeant.
Our mission is dire.
I asked for reinforcements. Are you really all they sent? Please let this be a jest. Alas, for my luck. Well, you look capable, so you'll have to do. The Easterlings are camped north of here, and the size of their camp grows every time I turn around. I cannot believe they send me one warrior when the Easterlings grow by the hour, and you are not even Rohirrim. Yeah, chill out. We will be okay.
Our success depends upon our strength.
I have heard rumors of Easterling siege weapons being constructed not far from here. I am terribly concerned about these claims, for such weapons would spell our doom, and the doom of Floodwend. Will you investigate nearby and search for the source of these rumors? Yeah, where do I need to go? Well, hopefully these will get us close enough to Urush to be able to take him. I don't want to fight Handrun, for God's sake. From this outlook, you see an Easterling worksite where terrifying machines of war are being hastily constructed. We need to collect the designs, but Urush is over here finally, and thank God. Let us go for him before he decides to disappear again. You have discovered Jóshkin Orda. Okay. Oh, Urush is a mounted guy. I do remember that much. The warband leader Urush and his minions have been terrorizing the people of the world and must be dealt with. Okay, wish me luck. We got the power restore there. Did you see it? On. I'm using the skills with battle memory from my previous layout, so I'm screwing up a little bit. It's okay. We can do this. And that was the dismount. Did you see it as well? It was great. So we can just root this guy, try to dismount him, to restore some power. Once again. Oh, we got him. That's great. Because when you dismount a mounted enemy, the warband becomes so much easier. You can just keep circling around, rooting the guy. He can basically... He can't reach you at this point. He's basically dead. You have defeated Urush. Awesome. The world is safer for travelers now that Urush has been taken care of, thanks to you. The people of Rohan appreciate your efforts. Let's hit level 18. Now we can go back to where we were and collect those siege weapon designs. So as far as I remember, there are no deeds for defeating the warbands of the Easterlings, but I would still like to defeat them. To defeat them all. Lords of the Siege. Easterling overlords in the woodyard near Jóshkin Orda oversee the construction of 4 fearsome siege weapons. We need to defeat the overlords. There is a note in here. The note reads, "We have captured the tower Suth-torr from the horse-riding weaklings, and the Dark One resides there now. The camp has been built, and it is from here that the attack upon Rohan shall be launched. Complete production of the siege weapons as soon as possible. Do not be late with them. They are instrumental in the siege." So the Dark One would be the Nazgul, I presume. The Easterlings have employed a number of workers to construct deadly siege weapons, a task which they perform with fierce pleasure and pride, for they loathe the Rohirrim. Lankhold banner. I think we already have a Lankhold banner, so... The Easterlings are hard at work constructing siege machines in the woodyard near Jóshkin Orda in the wall. There we go. The Easterlings who build the weapons of war are as deadly as those who wield the weapons. You have defeated many of these builders, preventing more siegecraft from being assembled for the assault on the Rohirrim. The destruction of the Easterling siege weapons will be a great boon to the defense of Floodwend, whose walls would not have withstood such an assault. Bold note. This will be, I think, the same quest that we already have. We'll check in just a moment. We just need to defeat Cerca. We'll get this design. You have collected many siege weapons designs to be shown later to Sergeant Guthferth. Okay, so yeah, this whole knot we already have. Just need to keep moving. We gotta defeat Uluk. Gotta burn the watchtower. Ornate cache. Jóshkin Orda. Okay. What else do we have here? You notice some enormous tents scattered amongst the smaller ones in Jóshkin Orda, and it is clear that these are the primary mustering places of the Easterlings. It would be best to destroy the tents so that the Easterlings cannot gather their strength. As you approach the enormous Easterling camp of Jóshkin Orda, you hear the nervous neighing of horses. Not the wild horses of Easterlings, but the fair tame steeds you have encountered all over the world. It would seem the Easterlings are still in mounts to put them to some evil purpose. The Easterlings have established a dangerous organization under the watch of the Sorcerer, making them a more deadly foe than ever. The Council of the Sorcerer should be destroyed. Alrighty. I think we can do this. There's another sorcerer in here. We can. Where's the watchtower that we need to burn? I'm getting kinda lost. Find a torch. Okay, this is the tent that we need to burn, it seems. And this is the torch that we need to use. We'll grab the torch. Can we burn this now? Yeah. Now we need to burn the small tent. Let us try also to burn the watchtower. The north. It's kind of weird, right? Because the North-torr is to the south, the Suth-torr is to the north. Doesn't add up. The Rohirrim Tower Suth-torr has fallen to the Easterlings and their leaders. The guards of this tower should be defeated. Oh yeah, here you have the Nazgul. The Nazgul that we've been tracking since the previous episode, I believe. Here we have it, the Grim Southron. Jeez. Yeah, don't be afraid, Garolith. We'll take care of this guy in just a moment. Picked up the torch. Shh. You dare challenge me? Your puny fire means nothing. You cannot stop Mordor from destroying this wretched land. Rohan will fall. There he goes. What else do we have in here? Gotta defeat Ulug. Not sure where Ulug is. But let us continue our fight throughout Jóshkin Orda and hopefully Ulug will be somewhere around. Are these the small tents that we need to burn? I'm not sure. Let us try and pick this. No. This tent's over here. We gotta move fast. Let's try not to lose this torch. Coordinate caching here. Oh, come on. Well, I think now the tents are these ones over here, and here we can also find the horses. Yeah, let us grab the torch. Yeah. Just gotta free the horses, which are over here, thankfully. Very close by. Please die. Yeah. Bring the horses. And the last one. Okay. Okay, we need to free more horses. But it seems this guy Oluf we're looking for somewhere in here in the woodyard, but I can't seem to find him. Ah, there he is. It's gonna be fun. You have defeated Ulug. Very well. You have defeated those responsible for organizing this particular force of Easterling siegecraft intended for the attack on Floodwend. So we only need to free more horses now, it seems. Find these. Come on. More horses? Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm gonna free more horses, but... It would have been better, I believe, if we were given the option of going where we please. Instead of doing them in order, we just go from 10 to 10 as you explore the rest of this area and free the horses. But anyway, don't interrupt me. Come on. Here and in here. We're ready to return, but you might have seen these riders will also give us a quest. So let us take the chance. Let's take advantage of we being already here. Deadly Easterling horsemen patrol the plains outside of their large encampment of Jóshkin Orda, north of North-torr. We need to defeat 3 of them. Gonna be really quick. Here we have Urush once again, but we're not gonna fight a guy just yet. Yeah, we definitely need to get another javelin. I can hopefully do this a little bit faster. Oh my god, not again! I don't want to fight Urush. Oh. Oh, come on! Okay, we have defeated the horsemen. Let us try and avoid these guys. What do I need to do to lose track of you? Leave me be. Thank you. Here's a sergeant. Let us turn all these quests with him. We have a lot to do. Yeah, take a look at this.
Our mission is dire.
I can see the smoke rising from their camp from here. If setting their camp on fire did not cause the desired chaos, at least it gives them pause in trying to push further into the wall. They will learn that the Rohirrim do not roll over easy, and we will fight to our last breath.
What brings you to these lands?
I find it cruel that the Easterlings train to use our own good horses against us. Are they trying to even the odds in the open field warfare against the Rohirrim? Well, they cannot make up for generations of experience, nor the appreciation that we have for horses, nor the skills of a Rohirrim rider. You taught them a lesson today. Even a new recruit to horseback warfare such as yourself was able to best them.
What business have you with
Well, so you are not useless after all, for a stranger. Those horses are like men to my people. I could not leave them behind or let them be slaves of the enemy. This victory is short-lived, for there is much work to be done.
What business have you with the
Those were no ordinary Easterling guards you killed at the tower. They were the elite guard for the Nazgul who serves as general in command in this war on the Alwold and Rohan. Yes, I know that.
What brings you to these lands?
I am grateful to you, Beriathan. That council oversaw the Easterling battle strategy and were at the head of all enemy movements in the world. There are likely many more to come from the Undead, but this will surely slow them down. This was no small victory. My own soldiers would be hard-pressed to execute such a bold plan.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
My fears were not unfounded. You found no trace of the men who stood guard at the tower. Igniting the tower drove away the fell beast and its master, but I suspect they are still nearby. The Nazgul leads the Easterling assault, so this victory is short-lived, but we shall take any victories we can muster nowadays. Awesome, so we have completed another set of quests, and we will continue helping Sergeant Guthferth on the next episode of Citadel Guard Adventures, as I think we are ready to end up for today. So thank you once again for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.